the home of the Texans. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Houston Texans. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. The second-year man, Cam Little, has the honors. Off we go from Houston. Rodgers going to put it up to get started. He's going to air one out right away. That is brought in. And he will score. Jalen Waddle. Touchdown, Jaguars. That touchdown, number 11 on the year. You talk about a way to get this one started, Greg. Come on the road, go downfield deep, and put 6 on the board.
You can tell, Mike, this offensive coordinator, he wanted to come out aggressive in this one. He finds himself on the road. What does he do on the first snap? Deep shot, touchdown, strike first.
Nothing is our score as this kick is sent into the air. They play it short, take it at the 15-yard line. And he's going to take this all the way back. 82 yards. Touchdown, Houston. You talk about a response. After the offense goes down the field and gets a touchdown, the special teams unit comes back to get the 6th right back to the other side.
I've been there, Mike. You find yourself on offense. You watch your opponent go down and get a touchdown, and you're saying amongst each other, you're saying, hey, we're going to get the ball back. Let's go get one of our own. But in this case, the return unit says, no, offense, you stay on the sideline. We got this. And they go back and get a score of their own.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
So, all my years, here's one that you don't see often. The field goal team on first down. And as expected, this one's not going to get it. It's no good. And the score remains tied at 7.
You have to give him credit, Mike. I mean, that shows a lot of faith in your kicker because that is an ambitious effort from that distance.
60 bucks, yeah, 60 bucks.
Right to the air goes Daniel. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. Travis Hunter was the intended target. It's second down.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's fast.
That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Travis Hunter. Touchdown, Texans. For Hunter, the Heisman Trophy winner, it's his first NFL touchdown. Extra point by Little is good. And the Texans will move out to a 14-7 lead. Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Punting unit comes on. Jaguars will kick it away. Taken at the 19. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. He'll run straight ahead with Mostert. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Now Daniels. Flush to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. He's got room past the 35. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba. And he will go all the way. Incredible run. 88 yards. Touchdown, Houston. Here's Cam Little for the PAT. It's up and good. And the Texans will take a 21-7 lead. Following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Mitchell. And he'll be out of bounds. That's a nice gain, though, on first down. A pickup of 7.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and
2. From the 43, here's 2nd and 2. The shotgun, it's A-Rod. He'll get this out wide to Mitchell. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup, but that is enough for a first down.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game, just one more thing for the defense to have to defend. Make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone. Defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing it. So the hope is, when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space, so when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
From the gun, Rodgers. He'll get this one out to his fullback. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain. inches. They'll throw again. Here's Rodgers. He's got the hook up there to Waddle. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down.
So on these play calls, Mike, on 3rd and inches, typically how it goes is we're going to try to take a shot, then there's a medium zone option, and then the last resort is just pick up the first down with something underneath and get that fresh set of down. So in this case, he settles for the underneath throw, but it's still enough to pick up the first down.
Remember, he had the touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a first down with that catch.
It's so early in the game, you have to be careful now as coaches and players that you don't find yourself trailing early and get out of your game plan. There is so much time left. Stick to what you've worked on all week. There's plenty of time to chip away and see if you can make this thing close come the 4th quarter.
Here's 1st and 10. To the air once more, it's Rodgers. That is caught for 3. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. They get 24 on that one. Just like that, it's 1st and goal. With the fullback trying to power it home. No, he's not going to get in. In fact, they've shoved him backwards.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Good blocking, and he's in. Keaton Mitchell. Touchdown, Jacksonville. That's his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. Greg, we better tie those shoelaces tight. We could be in for a track meet. Great start on offense in this one.
Yeah, it certainly has, Mike, and I think the biggest thing for this offense is how they've bounced back to some early adversity. They found themselves trailing here in the 1st quarter, and they cut into that lead. I have a feeling this thing's going to go back and forth, and we're going to have some fireworks ahead of us.
Jaguars 14.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. They'll get across the 20, mark them down 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Go! 60 Vikings, 60 Vikings. 19 tight, 19 tight. Come 19, come 19.
On 1st and 10, here's Daniel. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Throwing on 2nd down. Daniel. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
Ready? Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready?
From the shotgun on 3rd down. Daniel. Picked off by Talanoa, who fumbled. And he's going to be looking at a short field for the offense after the INT. Can't tie the game or even take the lead.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the 3rd or 4th read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jump that route, challenge the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
26. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. He's got the connection. Marquez Valdez-Scantling. And we'll see where they spot this. Very close to a first down. He's forced out just shy of the mark.
Seemed like the receiver might ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked, where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. Oh, that one floated off his back foot. It is intercepted. Picked up by Diamador Lenore.
Mike, there's usually such a comfort level when the guy playing quarterback behind center is a veteran. They've seen a lot of ball. You can trust them to make good decisions. And every once in a while, one just gets away, and that's just simply a bad ball, bad mistake. You're not going to get away with it at this level.
Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Second down, 8 yards to go. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. That's right side into the hands of Tislar. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 20. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first time out here. And they'll get a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Ready up. Here we go. Shot. Mustang 19. Warrior 70. Let go.
From the shotgun, it's Daniel. Now he's loose at the 40. And he's going to be taken down. Here's a timeout, Houston. That's their second. And they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Couple of first downs already on this drive, and they'll go first down from the 43. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. He's going to let this one go deep. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal.
That's another Houston Texans. 1st and goal.
The air again is Daniels. On the run to the right. That is what a dodge on the scramble. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba. Touchdown, Houston. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. This one number 7 on the year. What an opening quarter he is having. Greg, that is 2 touchdown receptions here in the first quarter.
Mike, all this guy has to do is keep this pace up, and he's going to have himself 8 touchdowns. But in all seriousness, if I'm this quarterback, I'm not looking anywhere else until this defense proves they have an answer. Because right now, they don't have one.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Rodgers on first down. That's going to be incomplete. And it'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
So they'll talk over what to do on this third down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. It's the Texans who have the early lead. More from Houston coming up in a moment. Texans going to use the last of their timeouts here. Talk things over before third down.
All right. 319.
Rodgers. Over the middle, that's his tight end, Pitts. That's his third catch in this first half, and good enough for a first down.
Third down is when we see so many tight ends around the league really make their money. They operate in the middle of the field. They're a big, easy target for the quarterback, and even if they are covered, Mike, they're not really ever covered.
319.
Rodgers going up top again. Sending it deep for Waddle. Oh, he's got a defender right with him, and it's an interception. Picked off by Brandon Jones. And the Texans are going to take over at their own 11-yard line.
I think when he goes back and watches this film, that's certainly going to be a ball he wishes he could get back. He puts a little too much air on it, and they're able to make a play, and they get themselves off the field.
He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
They'll stay on the ground with Mostert. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up third down.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and
4. Cardinal.
Throwing is Daniel. He'll find his tight end. That's Henry. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
First down.
Check match. Check match. 79. Here we go. Here we go. Shot Panther 60. Panther 60. Panther 60. Panther 60. Ready.
On the carry, here's Mostert. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup to the 24. Reed Woolen brings him down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's
Second down and 8.
24-yard line.
18 Cardinal. 18. Come on. Come on. Set. 79.
To throw is Daniels. Off balance throw. It's complete. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. A big half continues. Already 2 touchdowns on the score sheet. And here, this grab gets him a first down.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
They give it to Mostert. And a hard-earned yard as he ran through one would-be tackler. It's second down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Ready? Viking 18.
Once again, it's Mostert. Here now, 3rd and 5.
Cougar 19.
Daniels now going to look to throw. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
Little miscommunication there, and now brings up third down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
And we won't see a return here. This is going to be marked down inside the 15. A first down throw from Rodgers. He's going to try it here again. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. Picked up by Diamador Lenore.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
Here we go. 19 Lions. 60, go.
Play action. Here's Daniels taking the deep shot for Smith and Jigba. And that is incomplete. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up second down. And a nice gain there. He's out of bounds, and that will bring up third down.
Let's go now. Bronco 80.
Here's Daniel. Got it with Smith and Jigba. And he puts his head down and he picks up the first down.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on third down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
Daniels now on first down. He's going to look for the home run ball. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
Panther 60, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Cup 19, Cup 19.
On second down, it's Daniel. That's going to be incomplete. Huckers very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
After back-to-back incompletions, they now face third down and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Warriors 70.
Even in the air, here's Daniels. Smack, Smith and Jigba has it. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker. The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here, as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming.
A 49-yard attempt.
Little's kick is good. And the Texans can tag on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
to throw on first down. Trying to set up the screen to Mitchell.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game. And like in this case, the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screenplay still in the back of their head.
319. From the gun, Rogers. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. Now timeout for Jacksonville. They're second, as we're stopping with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
That is caught! And he will go all the way. Jalen Waddle, touchdown Jaguars. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
On the jump. Ready. Cowboy 80.
Now Daniels throwing on 1st and 10. And he can hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
2nd and 10.
Go.
Throwing now. Daniel. Rolling right. Now he'll run it. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. 1st and 10. They'll throw with Daniel. Taking the deep shot for Smith and Jigba. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. Next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
Cam Little for this field goal attempt. They'll put this one down at midfield. Here comes a 60-yard attempt. His kick is good. From 60 yards out, he's got the leg to knock it through.
And you talk about having confidence in your kicker, Mike. I mean, to send him out there to kick from midfield, and what does he do? He repays you with that confidence with a 60-yard field goal. I mean, that was something else.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. First down for Aaron. going up top. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. He'll get this out wide. And no chance to turn and go. So that one good for just a couple.
Yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 37-yard line.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 8.
Let's go now. Ready?
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. That is brought in. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. Pickup of 46 yards.
17-yard line.
They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Daniel. That is caught at the 3. And he's in. Trey Tucker, touchdown Texans. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in.
I'm not sure how many guys grew up wanting to be an NFL fullback, right? They don't get the ball a ton. They're used to do all the dirty work. But in this case, this guy's showing off. Hey, coach, you get the ball in my hands. I can do some things.
319.
Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. He is hit before he can get rid of it. And down he goes. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. In the shotgun, it's A-Rod. He's got the connection there to Valdez-Scantling. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. What a letdown for the defense. They allow a conversion on 3rd and 16. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Rodgers to throw. He fires downfield for Pitts. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. It's a gain of 34.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out at the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big...
Oh, he's hit behind the line, and the ball is out. And it will be another turnover as this defense does it again. The Boy, that one hurts, Greg. They had a really nice drive going and moved it halfway down the field, but then fumbled down here in the red zone, and the defense comes up with a turnover.
Anytime you put together a drive of this length, Mike, you just want to come away with points. Of course, a touchdown is the main goal, but in this case, to turn the ball over this deep in the red zone is just a brutal turn of events for this offense.
And he'll get about 3 on that one. It'll be second down.
4 yards on the pickup.
Ready,
Second
break.
and 6.
Bronco switch, Bronco switch. Here we go, here we go. 68, let go.
On the handoff, this is Mostert. Whoa! And a good one here. He'll be marked down up past the 25-yard line. They get 15 on that game. First down for Houston.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
Let's go.
They'll run. It's the man from Virginia Tech, Facial Tootin. And he'll get forward for about a yard. Trevin Wallace in on the tackle.
A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's second and 9.
Ready.
They'll stick with him again. He's inside the 40. Inside the 20. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 72 yards. Touchdown, Houston. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. Then back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
Cam Little to kick off.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. Rodgers on first down. That pass caught right side. Valdez-Scantling. He's close to a first down. To gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
Well, so often we see quarterbacks standing in the pocket, holding it, seeing if they can create something downfield. Well, not that play. That play was simple. Snap the ball to the quarterback, spit it out into the hands of your receiver, and let's see what he can do.
Oh, fine work there defensively. Got that hand in there. That pass is incomplete.
That's one of those plays where you come off the field, Mike, and you're getting a lot of high fives. Hey, good job. But then that secondary's coach pulls you over to the side and says, hey, nice play. But next time, let's come away with the pick.
It's going to be third. They need 1. Now Rodgers. This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. Tried to get it to Kyle Pitts. And it's going to lead to fourth down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
They're indeed going. It's Rodgers. And he will have the first down. Needing to make something happen. Trailing here in the third quarter. They convert on fourth down. to the air once more. It's Rodgers. He's got that complete to Turpin. Down to the 10. And he's into the end zone. Devontae Turpin. Touchdown, Jacksonville. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry, and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice, but it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
Two-point try coming up. Rodgers and the offense all set. Again, it's Rodgers. That'll be caught. And he will pull his way in for the 2 points.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
26-yard line.
From the pistol. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and
8. Second down, 8 to go from the 28.
Let's go now. Bronco 80. Ready.
To throw is Daniels. They try to set up the screen, but this one's doomed from the start. It's incomplete.
I'm not sure if it's this big lead or if it's just this second half pressure getting to him, but that's just a careless throw by the quarterback. And don't let this lead fool you. Throws like that can change this game in an instant. And this defense knows they gave him one, and they let him off the hook.
Buffalo 18.
On third down, they'll throw with Daniels. He's got his man complete. That's to Slaw. A pickup of 15 in the air. It's good for a Texans first down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
So no shortage of offense in this one as we end the third. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Here we go. Check. 70 Timberwolves. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. 79 Broncos. Ready.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. That one broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on first down, couldn't connect. It'll bring up second down.
Ready. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Daniels gonna throw again. Going for it all. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
19 Tiger, 19, 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Ready.
The air again is Daniels. Left side, caught by Hunter. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. They get the conversion on third down. It was a gain of 27.
That's good.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Warrior 17. Go.
Keep it in the air. Here's Daniels. Now a deep ball toward the end zone.
It's hard to play that ball any better than the way that defender did right there. I mean, to stay patient throughout the entire play and make sure that not only are you in prime position to make it, but then once the ball is there, attack it, knock it down, and save a touchdown.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Go. Cowboys 60 Vikings.
Here's a handoff to Mostert. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put it into that play really before it ever got started.
A tough spot here. 3rd and long. From the shotgun on 3rd down. Daniels. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Trevin Wallace.
Every once in a while, Mike, you see a quarterback predetermined before the snap where they're going to go with the ball, and I think that was the case here. He told himself, I'm throwing the ball to him no matter what, and it ends up being a costly mistake.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. From the gun, Rodgers. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
I think the days where quarterbacks are either unwilling or unable to be involved in the run game, I think those days are over, Mike. I think when you look around the landscape of today's NFL, yes, you have to cover, but you also have to be able to come up and tackle.
To throw is Rodgers. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. He's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
3rd and 6. Rodgers. That's into the hands of Turpin. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a 1st down. They'll throw again. Here's Rodgers. That's deep for the back of the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Jalen Waddle. Touchdown, Jaguars. His big game continues. His 3rd touchdown of this one. Numbers 11, 12, and 13 on the year. And now, after the big play, got to cut that celebration short because they're going to stay out and go for 2. The Texans going to go ahead and use their 1st time out here, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. And now, after the big play, got to cut that celebration short because they're going to stay out and go for 2.
Inside.
Rodgers going up top again. That is caught, and he will pull his way in for the 2 points.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
Well, Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
Seven. Let's go now. Ready.
Now Daniels throwing on 1st and 10. That's caught downfield by Hunter. An even 20 yards. Impressive start to this drive.
And the Texans, first down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here. They'll be disappointed there after giving up a first down.
4-minute offense, Mike, so what does it mean? 1, make the defense use all of their remaining timeouts. 2, continue to pick up first downs, milk the clock. And then 3, if possible, finish with the ball in your hands.
Hurt. Ready.
Right back to Mostert on 1st down. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. And even 30 yards.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and try to close this game out. You've got the lead. You're in the 4th quarter. And they're able to pop off a big run.
Now a chance to pay off that big play. They have it 1st and goal.
Get it. Cougar 19. Get it.
Here's Mostert. And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss. And it's 2nd down.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Going in the wrong direction. Now 2nd and goal from the 12.
70. Go.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack. And it'll set up a 3rd down.
The pass protection's been a little bit shaky at times, and that was the case there. And even though they're not going to go down for allowing a sack, it was allowing the pressure that ultimately prevented that pass from being complete.
And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack. It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. And he'll only manage a couple of yards before he's out of bounds.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
They put Smythe in motion. In the shotgun, it's Aaron. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by their rookie corner.
It was really a disappointing performance. I'm a little surprised, Mike, that he continues to put the ball in danger this often. I mean, to make a couple mistakes early on, that happens, but at some point you got to make a correction, and until he does, this defense just continues to make him pay.
Let's go. Let's go.
A run here with Mostert. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's second and 7.
19 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Rig. Check. Ready?
Mostert. And he'll get this down to the 40. That's a nice run. That's also a first down.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on third down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in third down. I want to get all of my conversions on first and second down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs.
His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
It's pretty remarkable at this stage, Mike, that they're even winning this game. I mean, anytime a quarterback is completing less than 50% of his throws, you just don't see that very often, and it just seems like time and time again, this quarterback and his intended targets, they're just not on the same page.
We'll try again. It's second and 10.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles. Cowboy 80. Ready?
Now give on the ground, and he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's third down.
Ready? Cougar 19. Trap 60. 60 Maverick.
They'll drop to throw. He's got his man down the field. It is a big completion. And he will score. Isaac to Slaw. Touchdown, Houston. And he continues to remain on fire. That is a rare NFL day. 5 touchdown passes thrown.
And, Mike, at this point, the defense just looks completely lost out there. I mean, they have no answers whatsoever, giving up the 5th touchdown pass of this ballgame.
Extra point by Little is good. And the Texans will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. First down for Aaron. This one broken up. It's incomplete, but defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because, think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go.
And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Now a timeout for Jacksonville. There's second, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the second half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark, just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back into this game here late.
A first down throw from Rodgers. Under pressure, and down he goes. They've got it. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Rodgers to throw. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. Marquez Valdez-Scantling, the one he was looking for, and it's going to be 3rd down.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
3rd and long for Rodgers. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. His 2nd sack of the afternoon, number 5 for him on the year. Let's see what they do here. This is 4th and long. Pitts is the man in motion. Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask. And the defense turns them away.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
And he's going to be very close to the 1st down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the 4th quarter, which typically means I had the lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
Now here's a keeper on his own read. Looking for the pylon, but the official right there is going to mark them out of bounds at the 1-yard line. It's a gain of 13, and it's 1st and goal.
1st down and goal to go.
From the 1-yard line, 1st down and goal.
Ready, go!
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. So add another touchdown and touchdown pass for that matter. He has thrown 6 already in this one. Amazing stuff. Little on now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Texans tack on one more to their lead. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Now the Jags will use their 3rd and final timeout, and they'll stop it with 28 seconds to go in the game. Blue 58. A-Rod down to throw on first down. He'll take a shot here. Back to the end zone. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
I can sit up here all day, Mike, and we can talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved the touchdown along the way.
2nd and 10.
Blue 58.
Throwing, Rodgers. That's over the middle and taken in by Valdez-Scantling. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. They get 20 on the connection. First down, Jacksonville. So it's a win here for the Texans. And that's now 4 victories in a row. They continue to play as well as anyone in the NFL. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olsen and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. It's a win for the Texans as we say so long from Houston.
I just wanna rock. Body of the yard. Damn.
MC, make another hit.
This ain't what you want.
Project
This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want. 1600 block. I just wanna rock. I just wanna I just wanna rock. Body out of ya. Shorty got that body out of ya.